Hi, my name's John. Welcome to another short review on this Banggood 50mm face cutter. As I mentioned in the first review, Banggood are an import company. They don't make these, they import them from China. I also can't stress enough that Banggood have given me this cutter, 2 packets of tips and an order to do with whatever I please. All they want me to do is a review, which is what I did. A few people weren't really happy that I did a fair and honest review on it. Well, I can assure you I did a fair and honest review as far as I was concerned. It was brought to me notice on one of the forums that people were saying that this was only cutting on one tooth. Well, I'm standing next to it, and if it was only cutting on one tooth, I would know it was only cutting on one tooth. There's loads of people suggested different methods of measuring heights and checking run out. I mean, when it's running, you can see it's not running out, it's running through. I'll put a clock gauge on anyway, just to show that it is running within a good tolerance. I'm also going to take a light cut of a piece of aluminium and go back and turn each cutter by hand, just to make sure that each cutter is in fact cutting. People said I didn't push it hard enough. I'll put some 25mm case steel in here, and I'll take some real heavy cuts and see what happens. I'll try and get some close-up shots of it actually cutting, some macro shots. Anyway, I'm not trying to get anybody, I'm just trying to make sure that I do an honest and fair review on this. Right, this is the same cutter with the same 4 tips in that I did the other video on. A piece of aluminium bar. I don't know what sort of aluminium it is, it's just aluminium bar. Right, that's put a reasonable finish on there. I'm going to put a 1/3 cut on and turn the cutter by hand, and I'll try and zoom the camera in nice and close, and hopefully you'll be able to see each tooth in turn. Hopefully. Right, here's the first one. Right, so that's cutting. That's tooth number 4. Tooth number 3. Right, that's cutting. Tooth number 2. That's cutting. And the last one, I mean, is that sure I'm getting 4 cuts? I'll admit that that one there isn't cutting quite as high or quite as deep as the other 3, but that's only a 1.5 thou cut. I mean, what more can I do? Right, we'll do a run out check on the arbor first. 1 to 0. probably 1/2 of an inch. That's acceptable. I've got proper branded arbors that have got more than that on. This is cheap Chinese tooling, you know, it's not Sandvik quality here. It will go down onto here. This, it's like a sandblasted type finish. It's not a, what I would call a machine finish. Right, on to 0. Tooth out. Right, so it's got tooth out run out on there. Right, next we'll put some mild steel in. Take some fairly heavy cuts on this. See how the tips stand up. Light piercing cut first. It'll give us something to do, but there's 40 thousandths of an inch, 40 thou cut. Right, so that's 40 thou. I put another 30 on. Okay, so when it comes up to the original cut, we'll be taking 70 thou off it. Yeah, I'm going to give it a fighting chance. You really have white water on this. Can't get a decent video with white water spraying everywhere. And so it's coming up to a 70 thou cut. Well, you can hear it there, that's actually working now, working hard. That's amazingly good actually. Right, I'll take a tool out of the hole and we'll have a look at the tips if it's done any damage. In fact, I'll do it here, then nobody can see I've been cheating. Leave the camera running, I can. Right, you see it's tip and turn. Right, they're not broken, they're not chipped. They're marked where they've been working, but it hasn't done them any damage. I think it would probably take more, but it would be silly to actually break the cutter just for the sake of it. I'll put a cut on because it's got a nice, it's actually nicely focused there. So we'll put, it's 30 thou. Right, I don't see what else I can do now other than take a stupid deep cut and actually break it. What can I say? It does exactly what it's supposed to do. It's cheap Chinese import tooling that does a good job. It's not the sort of tooling you would run 10 hours a day in a CNC machine shop, but that's not what it's designed for. It's designed for the hobbyist, somebody like me that pisses about. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.